So I heard you wanted to level up weapons and whatnot and get more XP for your weapons and whatnot and get the best bang for your buck. Well, I've got a lot of things to go over, so stay tuned for the video. Alright, I'm just gonna cut right straight to the point and just say that tier 1 weapons are the easiest weapons to level up, because it only gets harder from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 to tier 4 and tier 5. Let me get into that and explain why that is and what is some things you can do to actually stop that grinding affecting you and whatnot. And there's certain things that can affect you and your weapon XP that sometimes I've actually seen some videos not even talk about, and I actually want to get into it. It's not just as simple as kill certain guys and then just boom, there you go, now your weapon is leveled up super quickly. It's not that easy, unfortunately, for Shatterline. I'm gonna start off with tier 1 weapons. I'm gonna say this right out the gate that do those in expeditions, because you can get them super quickly, you can get them easy. It's like pretty much the first crate you can do, and I'm gonna be blunt and just be like, don't even do PvP until you get your tier 1 weapons are all leveled up. That's how I got all my level 1 weapons leveled up, and then moving on to tier 2. And then next, when you get to tier 2 and above, do PvP, because you can choose your weapon. Because if you try to do expedition, which has more XP versus PvP, which PvP is a little bit of a crawl, you get to choose what weapon you're trying to level up. Because if you try to do that in expedition, good luck trying to get your weapon, because you'll just get a bunch of other weapons and you'll want to tear your hair out. So just want to be honest about that. Do PvP. I've seen a lot of people talk about escort. You can do escort. That's perfectly fine, but I would rather not. I'd rather not do just one mode. Do a bunch of PvP modes. I don't really think it matters a lot much. If you're a solo player, you will struggle trying to do the escort mission by yourself, especially when your teammates are just running around like headless chickens, not talking to you or doing anything. So that really won't help you at all if you're a solo player. If you're with a team, go for it, man. I commend you. Go, but definitely don't do it by yourself. Yeah. I said to be honest. If there is a mission like that's not like the expedition, it's like the last event that we had, it was like this mission, it was the Red Lake mission, it was the event. If you get one of those, that is by far the best bang for your buck for leveling up your weapons and whatnot and getting the most XP for them. But those are events and they're not going to always be around, so PvP. So yeah. I do have to say this as well. XP grows and gets harder as you go. So tier 1 weapons, I think this is all speculation, but I feel like I'm pretty on the nose about the XP, or a general idea of where they're at, because I was looking at all the weapons, because I've gotten to about tier 4. I'm about to get to tier 4, so I've got a pretty good idea on how the weapon XP works and whatnot. And it starts off at 3000 XP, then it goes up to 6000 XP, and then it goes up to 10,000 XP, just for level 1, by the way. Just to level up one time, and this is the first level. And then tier 4, I believe, is 15,000 XP, and then tier 5 might be 21,000 XP. I'm not entirely sure, those numbers could be a little wrong, but it does get harder as you go. And you definitely need to pick out certain weapons that you like the most and level those up, and that will be kind of your key. I'm kind of just no-lifing the game and just leveling up every single weapon, but yeah, the choice is yours. You can do whatever on that regard. ARs and snipers take harder and longer to actually level up, because it takes more XP for the snipers and assault rifles. Actually, technically they're not harder, they're just longer, because the weapons are a bit better. I believe that's what their thought process was, because the pistols, shotguns, and SMGs are actually much quicker, less XP you have to gain just to get those. So definitely that's another thing to talk about. So really, I don't think you need to do escort all the time. I think you can just do PvP and do just fine, because let's be honest here, we're all not going to be getting 30 bombs it's gonna be like 15 or below, maybe even 20 as like your average kill games. So hopefully this brings some light to XP in the game, because it gets very confusing with like the XP growing and whatnot, and then like you have to like think about certain weapons, and if you want to stick to like just doing tier 1 weapons, then you'll be shooting yourself in the foot, because then you won't get to the tier 4 weapons as quickly. So yeah, that's pretty much it for XP. Honestly, the best way is just do PvP. I just do all of them. I haven't seen a difference at all. So yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it. So yeah, if this was at all helpful at all, I'm gonna be doing more videos. Yeah, bye guys.